Y'all, baby, turn it up, make it work. One more time, you know how it goes, baby. Shake your hips, drop it low, move around. Let your skin show, baby, turn it up, make it work. One more time, you know how it goes, baby. Shake your hips, drop it low, move around. Let your skin show, baby, turn it up, make it work. One more time, you know how it goes, baby. Shake your hips, drop it low, move around. Let your skin show, baby, turn it up. You know how it goes, baby, turn it up, 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 turn it up. You know how it goes, baby.
got you and your vibes in my mind, I can't get them out, no matter how hard I try. I need you and your heart next to mine, yeah, I'm all about keeping it you and I. When you're here, you spark chemical reactions, your aura strikes like lightning. Got no words, I'm just drowning in attraction. Only one way to describe it. It's electric, can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high. It's electric, I'm up in my feelings. Got double vision 'cause I'm up tonight. It's electric. Electric. Oh.
Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to this absolutely massive showdown for $300 between Marakar and ViViD. I have my coffee here. This is my second coffee. It's definitely needed after the weekend I've had. But I am very happy to be presenting and casting this massive best of 13. All requested and supported by OxyGen. So huge shout out to OxyGen for this challenge. Now, I've been given kind of free reign to essentially make a format here, and I have. I've literally, that is exactly what I've done. So if you want to check out what the players will be playing, just have a look at the description, and I will read it out for you, because I've basically picked what I consider to be some really good armies to either play as a mirror or some really good matchups. And I've also picked a map pool which I feel are maps which are typically resulting in good games, but also you've got a few of the players' sort of favourites as well. So I'll start off with reading the matchups, and the players can choose this, and I'll actually do a coin flip at the start here to decide who picks first. But yeah, the mirrors and matchups are China Mirror, Air Mirror, Tank Mirror, Nuke Mirror, GLA Mirror, and Superweapon Mirror. So you've got a nice mix there of the different factions to mirror. And then the matchups we have is Tox Demo and Reversed, of course. So that basically winnable both ways. Tank Stealth had to be in there, didn't it? Always an absolute classic of a matchup. USA GLA can be won both ways. We do know, however, ViViD is an absolute beast in that one. Inf Demo and Reverse also very good, and Air Stealth is the final one. So that's the mirrors and the matchups. Now the map pool, I've got quite pleased with myself here, what I've presented. So I've actually included Annihilation, which hasn't been played for a while, but I think it's a good map, and I actually think you get some good games on there. So I am interested if the players pick that and when they pick that. Artic Lagoon, aka ViViD Lagoon, had to include that. That's like the ViViD #1 choice. So we've got that in there. We've got DeDuSu, which again's gone out of fashion a little bit, but I think is a good map. Drallim Desert, had to include that. Always a good one. Eagle Eye, coming back into meta lately, and I do like it as well. Farmlands, had to include that. It's just epic. Irish Front, games go a little bit wonky there, so I thought I'd throw that in. Mountain Mayhem, very, very good map, so that's in there. Natural Threats, yeah, bit of a meta map, but why not? Oil Rampage, of course, Marakar's first love, really. Snowy Drought, again, gone a bit classic there. Stonehenge as well, I think that's liked by both the players, so that'd be interesting. Vendetta, meta map, but I know ViViD likes that one quite a bit. Dust Devil, which is something, or version 2, is something Marakar's been picking lately and is very good on, so I'm curious when he sort of drops that one. Forest of Camelot, similar to Sand Scorpion, of course, so that's in there. And the final one I've included is Greek Shores. Now, this was from the recent new map tournament, I believe, or Strangeland tournament, something like that. And I actually thought it played out very well. I don't think ViViD's ever played it. Marakar was in that new map tournament, so yeah, he might be a little bit more familiar with it. But I just wanted to throw it in there as a little bit of a curveball and see how it sort of pans out, how it plays out. So yeah, that's the format. It is best of 13. I better get myself a coin to do a bit of a coin flip here. And yeah, we'll then get into it. There we go. Had some currency there which wasn't sterling. Nickname says, any rules about range bag? Hello, Search and Destroy. Hello, GNX. Sam as well. Looking forward to this. Yeah, 300 bucks. I know, OxyGen doesn't mess about. I'll give him that. So, yeah. We were originally going to do these games on Friday, sort of late afternoon, but OxyGen wasn't around at that point, so that's why we've moved it to there. Hello, Sonic, as well. Yeah, AQA says Oil Rampage included, of course. Well, I've tried to give the players some go-tos, some of their go-tos, as well as some neutral territory. So we'll see. Alright, we'll do that now. We'll ask him heads or tails for first matchup. Hello. Like easy in the chat as well. 7 AM for him. Okay, wow. Okay, ViViD says he's there soon. Good stuff. Marakar says heads. Okay. Whoa! That was a good catch, actually. It is heads. It is heads. Wow, that was a bloody great catch. Okay, it is heads. And that was far too much coordination. So your matchup first. ViViD's map and rotate. Okay, that's going to be interesting what Marakar actually picks there. Alfie says TK Leo is making me a 1v1 map at the moment. No, they are not. Sorry, let's read that out again. So TK Leo is making me a 1v1 map at the moment called Alfie's Haven. Looking forward to getting it done. Very nice. Alfie says nice jumper. Well, I'm going to go all royal and posh on you. So this jumper is mega old and it's been cold lately and I'm super tired today after a busy weekend, which makes you feel even colder. But this is from the Royal Windsor Farm Shop. And it's a full old sheep jumper here. So it is very nice and warm, not going to lie. Yeah, I got that when I was staying down there for my uni, basically. Wasn't too far from Windsor, so yeah. And they had very good pasties. Do like a good Cornish pasty, especially a farm shop one at the best. Hello, Sniper Habibti. Hello, hello. Hiduk says we didn't see it was heads. Lol. Yeah. Well, I have a foot in each camp here. X-Catch, yeah. So I'm rooting for both players. I'm just literally very happy to see some great games. Yeah, Air Mirror. There you go. Gonna start explosive. Cool. Yeah, Alfie says he's a bit groggy. I feel you. I'm feeling the same. I totally feel you on that one. Thank you, Murat, for subscribing. Which actually reminds me, where are we on the subs? We're approaching 9k. Which is exciting because I'm already prepping something for the 10k. As it's a nice sort of milestone, I would say. And yeah, I've said this before in a stream. Gonna do something 0 hours never had ever before, and I've got people on the job to get this ready in time. I'm assuming we've got a bit of time, so it's not. I'm not going to get 10k subs overnight, but yeah, I'm quite excited in the idea. I'll give you a slight clue. It's how can I give you a clue without revealing it? So The idea is taken from a different game. Let's put it that way. So not Command and Conquer related. But I'm curious to see how the idea works within 0 Hour and if it can become a thing and potentially almost, I want to say a different mode because it's not a mod. But yeah, I'm not going to say any more. But I've had confirmation that the idea is possible. So yeah, looking forward to that. Hello, Hesso. Salam alaikum to Joldash as well. Bit of support from Alfie to Marakar there. Let's have a look at how the poll's getting on. Yeah, pretty close. ViViD edging it at the moment. ViViD says he just needs a second. ExCaL, there was a new player. His name is Dark Storm. He will be the best 1v player in something. Okay. Well, I'm all for new players. I mean, it's actually quite rare. For a long time, Tensor GG was thought of as a smurf because he literally quietly got better and is now like a mid to high pro out of nowhere. And yeah, he fooled me as well. And that tells you something. I mean, it is not difficult to get better at this game, and it's such a rarity that half the community thought he was a smurf or an undercover player, which is hilarious, really. Nick Pine in the chat. Hey, welcome. So, actually, let me just copy. We did a coin flip. Mara won the first matchup choice. Mirrors aren't reversed. You pick the map ViViD, then we rotate. We'll copy, paste, format again for you. I have pinned it actually in our group chat, but it doesn't tend to pay too much attention because he's typically on Valorant, being a grandmaster. Mr. Humanity, hello. King Toxic there as well. My Iranian TV2 partner. Hello, hello. Tournament winners, by the way. Heartbreaking. Tournament winners. I did age with that tournament, but tournament winners nonetheless. Okay, we do have a Mr. ViViD. What map is he going to go for the Air Mirror? Yeah, I mean, there could be arguably a slight spot advantage depending on the map. If in one of the mirrors, but I don't think it's massive. Hello, OxyGen in the chat. He says, good luck to both players. It's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm hyped. I am really hyped. Yeah, and if OxyGen's just tuned in, I did give him a big shout out at the start, but you guys are welcome to give him a shout out again for this exciting and massive challenge. Yeah, that is exciting map as well. DeDuSu for the Air Mirror. Very interesting, this. So the players are in their typical colours. Not the best for the mini-map, but we'll see. Hummy says about the map pool. It's in the description, guys. Perfect. Perfect timing. Okay, let's go. We start down in the south. He's in his green colour, of course. It is ViViD with his mirror choice as Air Force. Up in the north, it is Marakar in the teal with Air Force as well. Sorry, Marakar's mirror choice, ViViD's map. I do stand corrected on that. And we will rotate after this. So ViViD will pick the mirror or the matchup. Marakar will pick the map. And once the map's been played once, it of course can't be picked again. So it's looking fairly standard for the players so far. Barracks has been made. Laser lock on that drone. And yeah, very standard from ViViD. Marakar, I think going... What is he going for here? Of course, I believe he's going for the oils. Of course he is. Whereas ViViD is doing a gigantic drop here. So quite a different style going on. And ViViD sold his CC as well. So ViViD is going full ham here. But ViViD really, I think, needs to get there. Pretty fast laser lock, but also a very fast pull on the Chinook. Alfie says watch the minimap. I'll do my best. I've already made my first mistake. I blame the time of day, I blame the weekend I've had, and I blame the lack of coffee. Excuses in early, and cold hands. We'll throw in cold hands as well, just in case. Yeah, now this is a great place to drop. Oh, and he's got a Chinook as well. Now, we'll keep our eye on if a Raptor gets made. ViViD has also used his dozer. Oh, and that is smart. Look at that. There's the Raptor, though. He's not paying attention. Yeah, the Raptor got up. He did a deny here, but it meant he wasn't paying attention to his MDs. Does deny one oil, but Marakar should get one. Although I think ViViD ought to prioritise denying that one. And he's going to, yeah. Oh, that was a fail. Needs to rotate back round. I still think he'll get there in time. Yeah. And that's going to be the Raptor gone as well. That's a nice box. Barracks going up here. So what do you prefer? One oil and one supply, or two supplies? I'll give you the answer. Two supplies is better. Rangers are getting in position now to finally start to deal with these. Wow, how did that still get it? Didn't get the second one. But ViViD is about to have, I think, capture building upgrade himself here. And Marakar's pretty broke. Yeah, capture building upgrade live for ViViD. Already a second airfield as well. Yeah, so what is actually better? Is it better to be able to pick the map over the matchup? That is interesting. Yeah, another Chinook has been picked off. Marakar knows. Yeah, GG. Well, that was pretty clean from ViViD to start off this set. It is a 1-0. Marakar can for sure come back. I am going to end the poll there before you guys potentially change your vote. Tulga says, when do I play versus Fargo? The plan is today, actually. This afternoon. Sahil Habibi! Efek, how you doing? Good to see you. So now is your mirror or matchup choice. Marakar's matchup / mirror first. China Mirror. Did not expect that from ViViD. Okay. Well, China Mirrors are good. Typically play out very well. Where is Marakar going to go for this China Mirror is the question. I think there's some maps in this map pool which are absolute Marakar specials. Oil Rampage, Dust Devil, version 2. I think the unknown entity of Greek shores will probably suit Marakar as well. Wow, he's going Mountain Mayhem. Or a chaotic vanilla China mirror. And that's the thing, if one player gets the lead here, it's not like random reverse where you might just get bad 1-1 matchups the entire set and you rip. When it's mirrors and matchups, you could technically be 6-0 down and still come back 7-6 because the mirrors and the matchups should be as close to winnable both ways as possible. But of course the maps can play a bearing here. Okay. ViViD, maybe having a little think here what to do. What would I do here? I think the oils are a lure which you don't want to fall into the trap of, because as much as there are 4 of them on this map, I think it's actually better to go 2/3 supplies as opposed to the oils, but we'll see. So we start with Marakar in the top left. He's in the turquoise, of course, with the Vendetta China. There is a 1k crate on this map as well. And down in the bottom here, it is ViViD in green. His choice, the China Mirror. Well, I may stand corrected. Marakar is going for oil. Where is ViViD going? Oh, wow. Wow. ViViD is mixing it up, which I've said to him, if he does this, he's going to be ridiculously scary. Whoa. What is this? This is a ridiculous all-in. And he's using that extra 1k crate. So what he is doing here is the Flamer Bunkerlicks all in. Yeah. And if Marakar's rally scouting, he thinks that's the second supply. Which, if he scouts again, he will realise it is not. Marakar getting an airfield as well. It's going to be crucial to know what this first unit is. Flamer coming out. ViViD's probably rally scouted as well. He knows Marakar's opened with a barracks, yeah, and he's trying to get his dozer over here. But I think Marakar will get that oil. It's an outpost first, but there's already 2 flamers on the map. I don't think Marakar knows about this at all. He does not know about this at all, the way he's sending his units out. But he does have a helix of his own, and that can deal with the flamers. Maybe he does know about this all along. Maybe he's just going to go to... Oh, I'm not sure. I don't think you'd be adding a 3rd supply if you knew about this. And he's losing both supplies currently, and the helix has denied that. 1 dozer is still in play. It's absolute chaos here. ViViD's mining is also owned. The GAT... Oh, the GAT doesn't get out. The GAT doesn't get out, and ViViD has a GAT of his own. So it's helix on helix. Marakar is hunted. That you can't do. You can't chase a helix. Yeah, ViViD's won. ViViD has won this very swiftly. GG. Yeah, Marakar, well, I can ask him, but I am pretty sure he did not know that strat was coming. And I got fooled myself recently against Dominator, because when you scout for the 2nd supply and you see something there, you kind of just chill and think, oh, it's standard. You got to stay on your toes, that is for sure. A quick 2-0. Did not expect China Mirror to go that fast. But it worked. XR says ViViD has less 1v1s than me. It's because he's a grandmaster in Valorant. You got to prioritise the Valorant. But yeah, very true. Very, very true. Well, it's back over to Marakar for the matchup. But it will be ViViD's map, And you've got to bear that in mind when you pick the matchups. Okay, SWgen Mirror. I mean, Marakar loves that. He does love a US SWgen Mirror. Where does ViViD want to go for this? Is the question. Yeah, I think not having a second unit as a gap there is pretty catastrophic, really. The Bunker Licks was a nice response, the early Bunker Licks from Marakar, because that can sweep up the Flamers. But yeah, it is a hard rush to stop. Maybe it's best to just have Gats straight to deal with that, because you can micro Gats against Flamers, of course. ViViD's probably looking at the map pool now thinking, I don't like any of these. Oh wow, he's using up ViViD Lagoon early. Interesting that he doesn't save that for later. Hello Kiltol, by the way. Well, he's got Marakar away from 250 oils. And that's probably the thought behind it. So, you know, a Farmlands, an Oil Rampage, a Stonehenge. That's when Marakar's going to be dropping everywhere, getting all the oil. Whereas here, I think it's going to be more standard. We'll see how it pans out. So in the top we have Marakar with his choice of mirror, the SWgen, and in the bottom, in the green, 2-0 to the good, it is ViViD. Yeah, there is a CXN tournament going on at the moment, a 2v2 tournament. I am with the old Granny Spalding in that. Yeah, and our first round match was pretty shaky, not gonna lie. We lost our first game, but we did win the set. So it's double barracks from both players here. ViViD opting for a big drop again. Just the 1MD in position there for Marakar. Laser lock on the Chinook. That'll just get a couple of hits maybe. Yeah. Yeah, so the difference is here, Marakar does have 2 supplies. But he's going to need multiple rangers to deal with this. But he has got a second ranger. And he's also got a ranger here. Nice laser lock from Marakar. I mean, he's just very good at this, isn't he? Look at that. Substantial damage to that Chinook. Does have to pull his own Chinooks. He is not. He is now. And it does survive. At the same time, Marakar's drop is also cleared up. The rangers are cleared up here. Yeah, Marakar's dealt with that. And I'm going to suggest he's dealt with that better than ViViD's dealt with this, because this is still running around. And is that the dozer hunt? No, it is one of the dozers. Could go in here. He's going to go in here. ViViD, though, will get himself an oil to potentially come back here. And there is a follow-up drop from ViViD as well. Just the 1MD in position. That's going to be the hunt, potentially. Is ViViD paying attention? No, he is not. That is the last dozer. Oh. Oh. Chinook. Wow. Chinook went down. One of ViViD's went down as well. And a second went down for Marakar. Kind of drops everywhere at the moment. And ViViD is securing the oils, so... Very interesting. Marakar with the flashbangs. No capture building upgrade, but he is camping the barracks. And he has an MD here, which is kind of denying the collection as well. So it's... Oh, what is Marakar doing here? He's not mining anywhere. He's not mining anywhere. And ViViD's on 2 oils right now. That is a mistake. I think ViViD's going to win on economy here. Because he's got 2 oils and Marakar is not mining. Needs to probably sell a supply. Still in the base though with some vetted rangers. So massive efficiency from Marakar. He's only just got that Chinook back mining now though. Does have capture building upgrade, so that's going to be massive if you can get an oil back. Rangers are still... Are they dealt with? Oh, they are dealt with now. Okay. Yeah, and that is 1 oil being taken back. ViViD is dropping back on this Chinook. Yeah. It's not good for Marakar, this. And another drop from ViViD. Relentless. Marakar gets himself 1 oil. And Marakar does have a... Well, as I say, he does have a dozer, but he doesn't anymore. He's about to be hunted, and his reactor is about to go down as well. And that is going to be a nasty blob to deal with here. Because these are vetted up rangers. Yeah, and ViViD's just keeping up the pressure. There's another big drop being prepped. I think Marakar's got to accept that he probably can't afford 2 supplies right now. And I would, I think, sell that. He's not going to though, is it? Nope, keeps it alive. XP is pretty close. ViViD's got another ranger here to get the odd. That should get denied though. But that is a big, big drop. And it will ramp up the XP for ViViD. But Marakar will get some rangers of his own. And it is mainly MDs there from ViViD. Right, Marakar is on 2 Chinooks as well. So, to say that the mining's essentially even, it's not, because ViViD is actually ahead with a 3rd Chinook there. But they're both on equal oils. It's a very nice ranger micro going on here. And ViViD is attempting to save his MDs. Marakar's got to be watchful. That is his last barracks. And ViViD has a substantial army here. But we could get into a Pathfinder situation. If they both get level 3, and that would be crazy because we could almost get to a potential draw. Yeah, Marakar is now edging that XP and getting another oil. But ViViD is probably just going to go for the ExCaL. But there are a lot of rangers around this building. 2nd oil for Marakar. Nice micro. If it drops a ranger off, he's going to try and get that oil back for himself. Oh, and that single MD actually got a Chinook there. Not sure about that from Marakar. Because in comes the ViViD drop potentially. Oh, he might try and laser lock that. Yeah, he did. Just about got out in time. And 2 rangers do get picked off. We are at 1k XP for both players. Actually getting pretty intense this. ViViD has got control of the oils again. I'm not sure about this from Marakar. I think there's too much here. But he is committing. And ViViD dropping another MD. Ooh, there's a lot stacked up there. Yeah, he's now spread out. And the ranger battle continues in 2 locations. Lots of rangers there for ViViD. Look at the XP though, guys. But ViViD is the one with the cash. And Marakar's going to throw away a Chinook here if he's not careful. Can't really afford to do that. Wow, just survives. Yeah, I think that drop, not sure, seemed a bit greedy to me. Oh wow, Marakar GG's. Was it over though? He could have got himself into a situation of a Pathfinder standoff, but maybe he just thought, economy-wise, he was never going to come back. Yeah, I think a couple of those drops there maybe were too aggressive. Is the issue. As opposed to going for more selection on the oil, really. Yeah, that is the economy difference right there. But, you know, sometimes economy is not everything when you're in that situation of limited production. But yeah, Marakar needing to steady the boat and try and get himself on the scoreboard here. That was a pretty close game, but so far I would say he's had a build order loss in the Vanilla China. Didn't identify that. We've had a pretty close super weapon mirror and kind of an air masterclass from ViViD in game number 1. So 3 different matchups, and all of a sudden you find yourself 3-0 down. ViViD now going for the GLA, which Marakar does like, but it's a tough old task. You're down 3-0 against ViViD, and then you've got to play his GLA both ways. But it is Marakar's map choice. And when is he going to pick Oil Rampage? The answer is not now, because he's going for Dust Devil version 2, which he did beat me twice on in this map. Yeah, regame after. If you don't have the map. Yeah, this could be the comeback. This could be the comeback. Well, I'm going to read my game here. I'm just going to jump out if they stay in it for a touch longer for ViViD to have a look. That's up to them, but I'm just going to do my end. We'll have a quick look at the map actually before I do. So Dust Devil's an original official map. This version 2 has the added supply here, but there's an oil in each corner, 2 oils damaged in the mid, and a supply in each corner. But yeah, this has been added, 3 crates, and this supply dock, yeah, here has been added. So that's the difference. Hello, Georgie boy. Okay. So I'd say go to Istanbul, get some hair together. What are you talking about? Got a nice mop here. It's a mess because it's not been combed, but I have actually heard that I think someone went to Istanbul for dentistry as well, actually. I mean, it says Grandmaster, stop telling nonsense. I think he's trolling, but yeah, he's continually saying the same thing, so do need to vary the banter for maximum entertainment. Khaled liked the infantry win on GLA, Marakar's GLA the other day. Yeah, I mean that was a tough one. Semu says 5-0. Well, it's can't be. It's got to be. Oh, yeah, I say yeah, it could be after this, but For the set to end, it's got to be 7-0. Forgive me, as I say, I'm getting me coffee in me. I'm getting going. Hello, Jazza. Okay, so Marakar starting off with the demolition. And we'll see how this pans out. So in the top right of Dust Devil, it is Marakar with the GLA Demolition. And in the bottom left, in the green, GLA Toxin, it is ViViD. Yeah, gonna look at Marakar here, because he plays good on this. And that is always something interesting about Marakar on the maps that aren't played too often. He finds a style on these maps. Which is always very effective. And we're seeing a difference in style straight away. ViViD going for 3 supplies. Marakar getting a tunnel up by that central oil and a TT, which I think, if you're playing against Demo, I think is expected. Gahari says, do I have any Iranian friends? Yeah. Pretty much all of them in the community. King Toxic, there he is. Hello, hello. The man himself. Andrew says he's Marakar from Lebanon. No, he's from Egypt originally, but he's studying in Qatar. Right, TT has been prepped. What do you go for here? Because that arms dealer's fairly well protected. Oh! Okay. Going around the back here. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Yeah, just unload. Yeah, nicely done. Out of Tox Tunnel range. And 2 techs are now out for Marakar as well. Nice little Moliere box going on here. That is a TT, and then, yeah, Marakar knows. Trying to get on top of that. Doing some nice crush at the same time as well. Might go... I think he might have a terrorist in there. No? No. Oh! ViViD with a little cheeky drop off there. But it does mean that the tunnel is not killed. So ViVid's economy is better, but he only has 1 tech out right now. And this is the follow-up that could be a bit scary. ViViD. Oh, that is annoying. Look at that. Clicked in the box. So Marakar has to do damage now. If this tunnel gets up, that will be massive. I think it is going to get up. Get some nice crushes and should get all the RPGs there. He does. But that is a scrapped up tech. And that might just win ViViD the game. Yeah. This is looking like 4-0, actually. Oh no, that is a super tech as well. Second arms dealer, no scrap deny. Marakar was busy with that second supply position. Nice intercept on the TT there though from Marakar, but there's a double tech harass coming in. Marakar's got himself up to a 3rd supply, which is nice. Trying his best to get a bit of harassment done, and doing very well actually. Oh, whoa, just got in there. Got notified, and he just got in. Okay. Marakar's got to be a little bit careful how he deals with this. Does have some RPGs. Ali says, I hate how you Americans spell Iran, not Iran. Iran? Iran? You mean pronounce? And also, I'm not American. Don't Americans say... Where do Americans say? They say Iran, don't they? Or Iran. At least in the UK, you say Iran. I don't know if that's correct. Well, Marakar has got himself up to a 4th supply, but this 2nd supply is still getting harassed, and he's on quads, as is ViViD on a lot of quads, so not actually opting for the Scorpion Sting. ViViD's going to look to push Marakar out of that central oil position. But yeah, nicely done to deny this, but oh, he's got to be careful here. Loses a quads, and he's not on a double arms spam is the issue here. The ViViD, he does have a 2nd arms here, okay. Oh, that supply got saved, but there's a manual demo trap attempt going on here. And there's also a lot of quads coming into the base, but that could be an overextension from ViViD. Marakar has at least 5 quads in his tunnel, and combined with these techs, yeah, there's 6 quads there. I think ViViD realises the right calls to go back. Ah, the tech with the RPGs got picked off. Massive. And ViVid's getting himself ready for an oil grab. Palace has just been dropped. Tech's still putting in as much work as they can. And the game does stabilise a little bit, but ViViD economically going to be ahead, especially if he gets those 2 oils in the mid. Oh, I'm not getting the joke. Okay, I'm only half looking at chat whilst trying to keep up with the game. Yeah, that's rough for Marakar. Well, he delays one of the oil grabs for now. Has got that oil himself as well. And he's preparing a TT. And that is a way to come back. If you get rid of these mid oils before they get bunkered off, that is your best bet. Supertech has gone round the back. But ViViD to me looks like he might want to start pushing soon. I don't think that Supertech's getting out. Nope. Oof, look at that though. Nice bunch of Scorps, so it's curious ViViD's actually gone for quads when he could just make Tox Scorps. Yeah. Water radar van in case of potential demo traps. Getting a little scout there. PT coming in for Marakar. Going to be close timing this, and I think you just, yeah, play it safe. Nicely done. Gets rid of 1 oil. Big push though. Marakar does pop, but it is a lot of quads. What is in there? Oh, that might have just won the game. It was a Boycat. TT, nice combo wombo. Marakar doing his best to hold. He's making bikes, which is not the best against quads, and that might be why ViViD's gone for the quad spam. To totally negate Demo's bike utilization. There you go, the bikes are going to get nowhere near that. Mohammed says, why are they using the same colour? Well, that is their colours, so I did say that. Shaman Kell is out. But I think that's too much damage. I think ViViD can do what he likes. Oh. Okay, good use of Jarman. Suicided himself for like 5 quads there. But yeah, look at that from ViViD. As Googly would say, look at that. Or was that Flame Iori? Both of them said it. I think Flame Iori said it to make fun of Googly. Yeah, the issue here, I mean, look at this, behind this. Scudstorm being dropped, extra markets, layered defense. This just seems a unrecoverable situation to me. And a TT on what is that 3rd supply as well. Yeah, I like that. Nice boy cat with a double TT, yeah. There's a ViViD Jarman Kell out. We're also entering Gamma Bus territory. And a TT from ViViD as well. Don't think you can really get into that one. And that's the thing about this map. How do you, in a GLA Mirror, get anywhere near to getting rid of that oil unless you enter the scud stage situation? I mean, we'll see here. You might just be going for that supply again. Oh, nice detonation of the worker. Very nice. He might need to do that again. He does do that again. Yeah, I mean, nice, but... Oh, it's still got it, though, to the hole. XP is almost identical. Jarman Kells are literally almost hugging each other here. Oh, yeah. I was going to say ViViD missed his chance, but he's got a radar van scan. And that is Jarman down for Marakar as well. Marakar trying to clear that mid-oil. ViViD bringing in the repair. There should be a rebel ambush soon. Unless it's already been used. Might be coming up here. Are these 3 Scorps finishes? Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Gets the tunnel as well. Okay, so... have we seen Marakar come back from worse situations than this? He has got a lot of crates to mine there. No worker shoes as of yet. He does need to get himself some workers in that situation as well. ViViD's starting to explode on the markets, but he is about to be mined out and only have the 1 supply. Oh, I think he's transferring workers here. Probably transferred too many though. Does have workers' shoes now, so the economy is going to really start to explode. Yep, and he does have a decent-sized army here. Scud there or there though would be pretty nasty. But the later it goes, do you prefer the demolition? Answer's probably yes. Buggies are out. That is ViViD Jarman Kell. Marakar's using the opportunity to clear a few of these aggressive tunnels. Well, it did look absolutely desperate from Marakar, but he's trying to stage some sort of comeback here. Buggy ammo. But a lot of Gamma buses are being prepped, and that will be ViViD's kill switch, really. Oh! That was a whoopsie. That was a whoopsie from ViViD. The Shaman literally flying in the sky, and these demo traps and workers are being super annoying for ViViD, who's losing a few tunnels whilst getting distracted by these workers, and yeah, he's decided to relocate those buggies. Stop this creeping and crawling from Marakar. That looks like a TT. Worker again came in for the detonation. And again, and he saved his supply. Nicely done from Marakar, that. Nicely done. And I'm sure Rebel Ambush is ticking around, so maybe Marakar can do some sort of push combined with that Rebel Ambush. Shaman is out. The RPG is picked off. 3 battle buses for ViViD. Is ViViD too big though, is the question. A lot of markets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8th being made. 9, 10th being made. Okay. Playing 3, just the 4. But Marakar does have a few crates here. ViViD Scud ready to fire. Do you just do a safe oil kill here is the question. We're about to find out. Yeah. Yes, the refinery as well. Oh, Tox Rebel ambush on Marakar's buggies. Just gets the 2. Feel like there could be a demo ambush though, yeah. Gets the 4 here. ViViD Shaman in position. Another TT. Marakar paying attention. Not this time. Does get that supply back down to the hole. ViViD lost his Shaman Kel there as well. So Marakar's still edging that XP race, and he's going to try and get himself to level 5, I think, here. Yeah, this is what you call fortified. I mean, he's literally walled that in. Nice Sim City. Alright, I think ViViD wants to end the game now. Pods are the first wave. There are battle buses somewhere, but that actually just gave Marakar a little bit of extra free XP. He might walk into a demo trap here. He does walk into a demo trap. Wow. And the bike as well. He's walking into demo traps everywhere. Does lose his Shaman though, but Marakar's getting close to level 5. And he will take some confidence from that engagement. Buses are popped. Yeah, and that was a good trade for ViViD. Taking out 2 of Marakar's buses, and might even say, oh, he's even taking out some buggies. Marakar literally just needs to kill a few RPGs to get level 5. Really needs to focus on those. Bringing a quad over. Right. That is level 5. ViViD does actually have AP bullets. Bikes are coming in. Maybe combined with a sneak, because that's not enough. Yeah, in comes the sneak. Wow, he actually got the scud, and he has 2 scuds of his own. But he is coming under a bit of fire here. Very nice Anthrax though. Kills some RPGs, buggies. Bus is picked off as well. Marakar is doing incredible considering how far behind he was. Tox tractors have been popped for Marakar. But yeah, 2 Scud Storms now. But what's the economy looking like? Not great. Pretty much surviving on cash bounty here. Oh, he's going to lose a buggy. ViViD's not having any of this Tox Tractor pushing. Comes in to clear them both, and ViViD is now level 5 as well. Yeah, ViViD does have the Gamma. In comes the Anthrax. Flies right over Marakar's buggies. Gets the Jarman, but he does manage to save those 5 buggies, which I think is pretty crucial. Could have detonated one of those buggies. I think I'd take that trade. Yeah, and he's going to be upset he lost his Tox Tractors now. Very nice ambush. Could repop here. Needs to repop here. Otherwise he's going to lose a Scud. Decides to sell it. Don't think he'll sell it in time. Nope. And that is a shame for Marakar. Hello, Maratby. Eesh. Yeah, I mean, it has been amazing, but I can't see Marakar do this. From the eco he was behind. I mean, the market count is the painful statistic here when you look at the difference. I mean, a Scud there is going to be nice for him, but you can't out-micro a player like ViViD when you are this far behind. You can't make up that much of a difference, I think, in economy. Well, Scud does fire. And it's actually not going for ViViD's oil, interestingly. It's going for 2 markets and an arms dealer. Yeah, Marakar now on the ropes. Simply doesn't have the money. To quell this push. Does set off a bomb on the buggies. Uh-oh. Oh, and now the Jarman's been found. ViViD finds the Jarman. Well, there is another sneak. Ah. Workers were being popped there. To maybe trade them for a black market or something. Yeah, Marakar's definitely hard to finish off in these late game situations, but we see the whole map and it's down to his last 3 markets. With ViViD about to launch this Scudstorm. ViViD's probably looking around for targets because there's not much left to hit. I mean, he could go for, yeah, I was gonna say a damage and a Scud combo. Pops a little bit. Is that going to be enough though? Well, ViViD's committing to it. Repairs coming in pretty quick. Marakar's tried to get his units back in the tunnel. Yeah, just enough damage to get that Scud to the hole. ViViD, I think, is using a single quad as a bit of a scout. Anthrax coming in as well. Worker gonna detonate. Rebel ambush. And he's actually gonna hold that push with very, very little. ViViD's thinking, oh, come on. What have I got to do? Close this game out. Oh, this is absolutely delicious from ViViD, who sent a little TT to finish off the job here. Yeah. It's also popped at the same time to defend that sneak. Don't know where he was going with those 4 though. Marakar GG's. Yeah. Just the start in the end, wasn't it? The TT follow-up did massive damage. There's your eco difference, and it's amazing the game was that hotly contested when you see the eco difference, but not the outcome Marakar wanted there, who does find himself 4-0 down in this. Well, we have the reverse. The city says ViViD's a little beast today, seems like. Yeah. Definitely. I also think both of these players continue to improve, which is pretty scary. we'll jump in to game number 5, where we start with ViViD in the green, GLA Demolition. And across from him, in the similar colour but tealy turquoise, cyany colour, it is Marakar with GLA Toxin. Who needs to get himself on the scoreboard here and try and build a little bit of momentum. I don't think he'll be phased at the score, but yeah, you don't want to go 5-0 down on your map pick essentially. So we'll see how it pans out. 3 supplies have been deployed for both players actually. A little bit of a fake barrack spots going on. And a TT from Marakar as well. Sire Squish says, frustrating to see a tight game be lost. Yeah. Oh no, for sure. That's a nice tunnel placement. Might ExCaL that. But it's like in football, isn't it? Sometimes the final score doesn't tell the whole story. First tech is out for ViViD. Nothing in this one, but some nice sneakiness going on from Marakar. But that's going to crush a few workers. TT going across the map for Marakar. And ViViD is getting a few worker crushes here. So this is your classic 1-2 from ViViD. First tech's going to distract. Second tech is the TT. But I was going to say, is he prepped for this? Loses 1 supply here. Fully. And ViViD decides to equalise the economy. So both players have picked off a supply. And both players have harassed third supply as well. Haha! ViViD thought that might be a fake. Nice little pick off there from Marakar, but ViViD returns the favour. So both players trading pretty harsh blows early on, but ViViD to me looks like he's getting up to that 3 supply again much quicker. Yeah, Marakar's still trying to get this second supply up and running. Can't quite afford to remake. No, just a scrap deny in time there. But he does have control over both corner oils. So is he going to switch to an oil grab? Yes, he is. Another TT coming across the map here for ViViD. Marakar pops, he sees it. Big moment if this gets intercepted. It does. That was pretty massive because now Marakar can utilise his map control. And the captured building upgrade is live. But ViViD does have a 4th supply, so that wasn't game ending, losing that tech, of course. Oh, he doesn't want to lose that. He does lose that. No money was refunded there. There was busy harassing up here. And did lose a pretty important scaffold there. But that is actually nice, and he's doing this a little bit more methodically. Clearing ViViD slowly off the map. But ViViD is definitely very annoying. He'll run around with these techs. Another TT coming in. It's just little pressure which is hard to deal with. I can talk from experience about that. And he's going to get another clean killer here, I think, on this supply. Yep. But that supply likewise has been taken out, and a little bit of harassment coming on from Marakar as well. But this is a nice little catch. Okay, ViViD somehow managed to get out with 3 techs there. Marakar has his 2 oil and looking to take full control of this top left position. What is ViViD's army situation looking like? He's actually getting distracted by harassing tech. Marakar with some top-notch multitasking, keeping ViViD busy and clearing tunnels at the same time. And yeah, ViViD knows in return, then I will use this opportunity to try and clear you. But this could be a decisive moment in the game. Marakar trying to get back and repop. He does repop. I think Marakar's getting on the scoreboard here. Nicely dealt with there. Very nicely done. And he denied that worker as well. Another worker's been popped by ViViD though. I don't know how they have workers on hand so quickly. How do they do that? I don't know about you guys, but it takes me half an hour to find a worker and get it in a tunnel sometimes. So. To get one with my push. Nice little harassment there. Scout on the palace as well. Marakar's palace is considerably later. So he'll be wanting to... Oh, there's a bus out for ViViD. He'll be wanting to clear that tunnel ASAP. It's going to be tight, this. Cleared the tunnel. But the bus didn't make it out in time. And he's going to win the engagement too. The bus has had to slowly drive over here. Doesn't want to get that bus bunkered. Yeah, and he does get out of town just in time. Looking much better this game for Marakar. ViViD going to try and capture the central oils. I think if you're a Marakar, you ought to potentially look to just get rid of these central oils. Don't be too greedy. You've got the map control to win the game without these. Just get rid of them. Let's see if being greedy comes back to bite him. He's being greedy. Greedy players. I'm literally with a clan that love their economy. Whereas I'm quite happy to sit on 2 supplies if my opponent has no dozers. Greedy, greedy Marakar. Well, Jarman is out as well, and a Jarman and bus, microed well, deals with all of this. Yeah, look, look, look! Greedy! But he is saving his RPGs, which I think is very important. But I would say opportunity missed. We shall see. He is now on his palace as well, though, so maybe I'll be proved wrong here. Bikes are out. I think I just heard a Marakar Jarman there, yeah. But I think ViViD will get the scout on it. Well, he can definitely keep denying these oils. Oh, yeah, and he loses his Jarman. That's always massive. Oh, and that was a misclick from ViViD. He pulled the rebel back into the bus. And how is that Jarman still alive? I do not know. But ViViD, in the space of a few seconds, has lost basically an entire bus. And his Jarman Kel. And I'm sure Marakar's next stop will be looking to keep that bottom oil, bottom supply, sorry, denied. Marakar still going for the capture on this. Now with no Jarman though out for ViViD, he's definitely got more of a chance. Yeah, just instant snipe. Okay, well yeah, that works too. Gamma bus and snipe. These bike hits are going to be massive though. Wow, yeah. Managed to lose 2 gamma buses. It is a Vet 3 Jarman, but there we go. Marakar gets the oils, so went for a different decision I would have done there. But he's actually managed to get those oils. For now. One does go down. ViViD desperately trying to get on that bottom supply. ViViD GG's, yeah. He knows that he's behind in eco, in army, in everything. And Marakar gets himself on the scoreboard. And it is ViViD's matchup. I want to see tank stealth. Always a classic. I will be right back, WC, while he thinks about it. Alrighty, we do see tank stealth. Very nice. Andrew says, let's go, Marakar. Ooh. A bit of Drallim for tank stealth. Marakar going for the tank first. He's very good in China, GLA's Marakar. As much as, you know, I've said ViViD is the USA GLA beast, I think Marakar could be the China GLA beast. We shall see. In the top right, it is ViViD with the GLA Stealth. And in the bottom left, it is Marakar with the China Tank. Oh, just had a sneeze there. Woo. Oh, a mix-up from the ViViD. Double barracks, interesting. So ViViD wanting to do oil, maybe hijacker. Completely skipping terrorists though, mega greedy. I mean, he probably would have rally scouted knowing there's no mid supply there. Yeah, this could easily pay off. There is a delayed truck rush though, and Marakar will get a nice pick off on the worker. OxyGen with the 100 AED there. Super chat, thank you, thank you. Search so it says my chair is mesh. Good. Yeah, the chair's nice. That's been a new purchase really, and it's not a gaming chair; it's an office chair, but I find, or at least the advice I was given, is they're good and they're not like overpriced compared to gaming chairs. So yeah, but yeah, no, thanks again, OxyGen, for the super chat. Appreciate that. And here is Marakar's flanking units, but there is a hijacker here. And that will get the flamer. The question is, will Marakar delay the rebel here? The answer is no, he won't. So this little mix-up from ViViD here is doing quite well. But if you let a unit in, when your arms dealer is delayed, it does take a while to clear it. And we are seeing that here. Marakar getting some nice damage done. ViViD does have the 2 oil boost and is getting a 3rd supply. Decent protection of the dozer there, and I think Marakar will look to get himself on a 3rd supply pretty soon. The techs are coming in. Nice little pullback micro and a scrap deny, so he did trade that for 3 RPGs, and flamers continue to push in. But that is another hijacker, and I don't think ViViD... Yeah, sorry, I don't think Marakar has noticed that. So that is 2 flamers for ViViD. Marakar has to be a little bit careful, I would say. He has forgotten to get that tunnel up though, so Marakar's GAT may get some more damage in here once again. Second flamer coming in, but the techs are doing good. Is it enough to save this oil though? Gonna be close. Nope. Yeah, nice from this GAT here. Okay, so ViViD now trying to batten down the hatches and hold here. 3rd supply coming up for Marakar. And the flamer poke slowly continuing. That is a ViViD gap there, so he's actually hijacked a unit down there and he's sent a bike. 2 quads do get picked off though. And he's got to be careful not to give away a super tech here, Marakar. There's a bit of scrap lying around everywhere really. Oh, mistake from ViViD. Full tech RPG, oh, but also a mistake from Marakar. Ouch. Barbecuing his own units, but he's a bit distracted by this flamer push from ViViD here. And ViViD did get an oil meanwhile. So stuff kind of going on everywhere. And Marakar has to sell that supply. Yeah, here's that second flamer. So it's tank against tank at the moment. And ViViD is in 3 different locations. This is crazy pressure. Gonna get a dozer as well. Oh, that might be game ending. Trying to damage it. ViViD trying to sneak that flamer. He turns it back. Oh, this could be massive. Oh, he's got to get it. He gets it. He's. Whew. And the other flamer's picked off as well, but still massive damage from ViViD, who is on 2 supplies. Sorry, 2 oils, 4 supplies, 2 arms dealers, and a lot of quads. The only saving grace for Marakar is he isn't on a palace yet. And a last minute scrap deny does get deployed. Still no palace from ViViD, which is interesting. This oil has been killed though. Marakar does have his Lotus out, but he's not going to find this oil available for capture. He's going to be sad to find ViViD has it. Marakar making his CC now. When you're down to 1 dozer, it always feels pretty scary to get hunted, and now the palace has started. Massive quad army. No chain guns. A little bit of a traffic jam here. Good micro, and could get himself this oil, but he's been a little bit distracted by the quad push coming into the base. Can Marakar hold here? ViViD is going for the kill. And I think he has enough here, ViViD. From sheer spam, and there's a hijacker even in play. Oh, he does hit the mines. Marakar desperately trying to hold. He's got himself an oil in the process. Doesn't want to give away a super tech. There's a mine drop coming in here. I think this is too much. Doing his best to try and hold here. Just vetted quads are an absolute nightmare though, is the issue. Yeah, and ViViD's just sending a flank to kill the oil. Yeah, that's what you class as critical damage. There's no way Marakar can come back from this. And he GG's, yep. ViViD with a very impressive score so far, 5 games to 1. We will see Marakar play the reverse. But that was a lovely little build order mix up there from ViViD, which gave him the edge, I think, getting those oils from the start. The hijacker of those flamers really then turned into a potent sort of mid game for ViViD, who then kicked Marakar off his third supply, and just by sheer spam and numbers had enough to overwhelm. That was very nice indeed. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer the tank or do you prefer the stealth? Because I think there's certain maps where it's like mega hard for stealth against tank. The good thing for stealth here is there are a few buildings you can play around in multiple angles, so that does help the stealth, but I still think tank is very good. We'll see how the reverse pans out. In the top right, it is Marakar with the GLA stealth. And in the bottom left, it is ViViD in green with the China tank. And a different approach from ViViD compared to Marakar once again. He's going to go for a little bit more early pressure. It's going to be a truck rush, forward supply. And we'll see how this does, because Marakar's build's looking a little bit similar to ViViD's. So we'll see if this is the counter. But the question I have is ViViD going to drop 2 war factories, or is he going to send this dozer over here? He sends this dozer over here, okay. Tons of workers going up for Marakar, who's now identified what's coming. I'm going to keep one terrorist by this worker, which I quite like, and he already has a tunnel up. So Marakar should be okay here. But I think the arms dealer is going to be delayed is the issue. Yeah, so that back supply is in a bit of trouble. Not just a little bit of trouble, a lot of trouble. But he's going to get some oils, and ViViD with this free supply opening plus mines, definitely not going to be able to deny that one. Majority of the workers have been saved here. And he rotates back once again. ViViD knows though, he's going to guard that oil, probably leave a gap there, but this truck has been so annoying. I mean, I think Marakar would have been in a great position if this truck had been dealt with a little bit better, because he'd have just had a 2 oil or a 1 oil start basically. Hijacker, oh, he's not paying attention. Ah, I hit the mines. I think he just guard moded that whilst he was looking here. Yeah, and mines and an outpost is the difference from ViViD. That is the difference. Not allowing these flamers to get captured. This is cute though. So he's picked off. Yeah, that was. Oh, that was delicious. I enjoyed watching that. That was really, really nice. That flame was bugged out. That should be going here. Yeah, it is now. To clear this supply. Oh, and ViViD does not have a unit to kill this. I'd like the dozer killed though. Yeah. Oh, he's going for the gap first. Yeah, wise call. So we can now get the dozer as well. And if the flamer continues, which it is doing, might get himself a war factory. Yeah, ViViD has to sell. Ooh, terrorist self-killed his own tunnel, but he's actually got that bottom right oil as well. and Marakar's lost all his oils. ViViD is on one dozer and just the two suppliers. Didn't get his crate either. Hijacker coming in for Marakar. Well, he's walked by it. Oh dear. Yeah, that is problematic because you guard mode that without looking and you think I'm going to get whatever's there, and he has not got what's ever there because this flamer is coming in. Dealt with the harassment here, but he's got to deal with what's coming in his base. Oh no. Disaster for Marakar, who was in such a good position. But this one little poke from ViViD, this is going to win him the game. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Nope. Oh, look at that. And how a game can switch in 10 seconds. All because this guy here did not do his job. The game looks so different if this hijacker takes the flamer. Like, ridiculously different, because none of that happens. And this is still not dealt with. And, yeah, that means if that doesn't happen, there's units here to deal with this, so this doesn't happen. What a turnaround of events that has been. And ViViD's going to take it. Dozer Hunt cheap. I think in this matchup it is very much a viable, not just viable, but effective way to play it. Because when tank units start to overwhelm, they are cheaper and are stronger, so you've got to play the matchup. Try and give yourself some edge. So I would have liked to see a Dozer Hunt, but ViViD is going to make sure he does not get hunted. Outpost and gapped by that last dozer. Mines surrounding it as well, and he already has 3 war factories. Which is smart from ViViD, because even if he gets hunted, these 3 war factories would probably be enough to win him the game. This one clearly an emergency placement, actually facing the wrong way. No chains, no black napalm, but sizable army nonetheless. Yeah, and only the 2 quads from Marakar. He's trying to get himself back together. I just don't see how he does this now. I do not see how he does it. Too much. Yeah, GG for Marakar. And when a couple of small things don't go your way, you do start to get score lines like this. I've dished plenty out myself like this. I've also been on the receiving end of some of these score lines. And, yeah. Sometimes it's not a massive thing to review, because when you look at this, I place that solely on the hijacker not taking that flamer in the top left. Literally game changing. Hello, Mark. How you doing? Okay, so we're over to ViViD now. Max says best of 11 is a best of 13. Buka says, ooh, tank mirror. Nice. Buka says ViViD is a monster. Yeah. Where do we go with tank mirror? The question. Let me have a look at the map pool. What could be? Well, Snowy's always a classic. Annihilation. Nice. Wanted to see that one. That says Marakar noob. I mean, those comments hurt my head a little bit when we got a guy on the forum who literally posts the stats of the last 18 months and Marakar's been top 3 on the game over that period. But if things, as I say, if things don't go your way, these sort of scores can happen. I've 7-1 Marakar. He 6-2'd me. And at least in that last game, the hijacker made a massive difference. Kay says Marakar versus Fargo next. Well, after this set, I'm running off to the gym, literally, because I have a PT session. And then, yeah, Alfie's going to be streaming Machiavelli Challenge. So I'll look forward to that. So that'll be around 3:15, 3:20, something like that. We'll see. And Khaled's with the same thing there. Like, taking the expert badge to pro when a guy's top 3 over 18 months, I mean, you might be pulling my finger. If you're pulling my finger, then it's all good banter. But if you're not, I'm just scratching my head. Anyway, we will see. In the top right, it is Marakar with the China tank. And in the bottom left, ViViD's choice of mirror. He is in the green. And he is going for a forward supply here. What do I think about a forward supply? Not sure. I think that supply placement should be actually parallel. Not sure how efficient that is. Yeah, more like that. I think that is better. Michael says Rusty Size. I mean, we've had some data posted. Size has played more 1v1s than me the last 1 month. So he's not really rusty anymore. Well, it is 2 war factories. But it's 2 war factories from a forward supply position. And is ViViD going to go for like a sneaky flame around the corner? No, he's just going straight to the base. Double flamer from ViViD. Oh, he's got to pull that back. Okay, he does. And an outpost as well. Battlemaster in position. Ooh. Oh, that flame is going to do truck damage. Oh, that might already be it. That might be it. Things can just spiral ridiculously. Gat does get picked off. Okay, Battlemaster out on this flamer. But not critical damage just yet. This outpost has gone back. Marakar trying to hold the line. Does hold the line, but his outpost gets picked off. ViViD has turned up today, there's no doubt about that. He is on an absolute rampage here. Alright. It's not a troll anymore. So I shall time Mr. Michael out. Because data is not my mind only, so we'd like a bit of banter, but yeah, if it's just constant fake news, then you'll be timed out. So you've had a warning there. You can review your thoughts after 300 seconds. Okay. But either way, I think this is looking like a pretty fast slap from ViViD, because he's on a third supply. He's added in a Helix, which would certainly be the game-ending move. Oh, this army's getting in a little bit of a traffic jam. Yeah. And that could just be it. That could literally be it. Yeah. Marakar says GG's well played, he knows. ViViD absolutely rocking and rolling this set. Camelot says, when's the next World Series start? Yeah, I mean, there's been no talk about it as of yet, but we'll see. I will ask for interviews, actually. There we are. So let's see. But whilst I'm asking the players, Marakar says sure. Huge shout out to OxyGen for this challenge. I'm sure Marakar will be disappointed with that. But ViViD, when ViViD turns up, is scary. And statistically, was the best player of 2022. He had the best head-to-head of the top 5. So definitely a scary player. Let's give the players a call. Calling. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for taking a little bit of time off Valorant to play this set. No, jokes aside, congratulations. Yeah, very well played. You looked super on point today.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, how did you feel about sort of my go at making a format there, the different mirrors, matchups and maps? I tried to pick out some of the most entertaining ones.
Yeah, I think it's great.
I liked it.
Cool. Yeah. Because we
the
see
mirrors and the matchups were pretty mostly balanced, I think, so it's great.
Yeah, and we see a lot of random reverse, and we see a lot of the same maps, so I knew that by doing that you guys would pick different matchups that we've not necessarily seen too much of on these maps. So yeah, it was good. And I was just saying throughout this that you know, there was a couple of moments in some of those games which it's just crazy how a game will switch. So, for example, I was thinking Marakar was in a good position in the stealth tank, and I think you guard moded one hijacker to the top left oil, and it actually missed the flamer. And then that flamer, of course, wrecks your entire base, and it's GG just on that flamer.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Because I thought the hijacker was, because I knew a flamer was gonna come there soon, so I put the hijacker on guard mode, but
right,
it must have been out of range.
I thought you did, but the guard mode is actually quite small for a hijacker, isn't it? Because you literally walked right by the flamer, and I was thinking, whoa.
Yeah.
And then that escalated, so you lost your base, and then you couldn't hold the forward push. But yeah, I mean, I'm critical of myself when I have sets. How did you feel? Just a few things a bit sloppy for you today, or what was your thoughts on it?
I mean, yeah, I think I played kind of sloppy. The latency was a little on the higher end in the beginning, which did trip me up like a little bit. But
we went down to like 18, but then it did fluctuate at times, didn't it? Yeah.
I think
it was a bit surprising.
Like even with the latency, I don't think it's like a latency issue purely. I think it was just like skill issue. That's like as simple as I can make it.
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
like the super weapon game, I think you were in a good spot, but I kind of hunted you and then killed your power, which I think really just flipped the game.
yeah, I
I
messed that
Yeah.
up quite
I
a
was
bit as
hoping
well.
that went to a Pathfinder standoff. That's what I was hoping for. That you would both be level 3.
Yeah, that would be
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
I
And
was
the
hoping to
China
get
one, I think I just caught you off guard in the China mirror
I knew there was
with
gonna
their
be
build.
some kind of rush, but I didn't think it was gonna be Lick's War Factor. I
All
thought it was
right.
gonna be 2 War
I was
Factors.
actually gonna. I thought that at the time. I was gonna ask you. Did you know something funky was coming or not? Because
To be honest, I didn't waypoint scout, but I
oh
just
wow.
already figured in my head like there's 100% gonna be some aggro build here, and
Yeah.
like I I wasn't waypoint scouting. I just like figured. I thought
I think
the
even with
Licks would be able to
Waypoint,
stop it with the outpost. That was the idea.
yeah, I think even with Waypoint though, it's pretty rough because
That
you can just
one.
drop a barracks.
Yeah, that one's hard to
Mm.
detect. I got bamboozled against Domi with that one.
To be honest,
Yeah.
that's why I also don't rely on waypoint purely, because you can easily fake the supply with a barracks and cancel it last minute. So
Yeah.
I kind of stick with an idea in my mind and just roll with it instead of trying to like wait 30 seconds and then slow myself down because I'm
Mm.
thinking.
Yeah.
Interestingly, your pretty fast licks seemed a quite nice counter to like the flamers that were rallying in. But you needed, I think, like a gat or two out, and I think you went 2 outposts first. But
Yeah, my gat
otherwise, that
was
was a
killed by the
decent.
flame wall actually.
Yeah, I saw that. That was yeah. I think that was your 3rd unit out though. But I think if your 2nd unit was a gat, I actually like the delayed helix as a response to that. Might actually
Yeah,
see if
was
that's
cool.
yeah.
Oil grab and Elix to help defend against the flamers.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if you lose a supply, you're still equal on supply, aren't you? Because it's such an all-in. That's the thing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's just a matter of trying to I think refine the play a little bit for next time. It's not really like I don't think I played like phenomenally well this set. I'll be very honest, but I think ViViD played quite well as well. So
ViViD
it's
looked
like,
really clean to me today.
I'm fresh off a loss, you know.
Yeah, ViViD looked very clean to me today.
I think when the data analysts are going to be looking over this, they're going to be thinking, "Damn, Marakar sucks." Was this 7-1 to ViViD?
Well, I was just saying, you know, when
Uh,
one player's looking clean, which I thought ViViD was today, and a few things don't go your way, you can get score lines like this. You did a
Yeah.
6-2, I think, on me recently, and before that, I think I did a 6-1 or something on you. So can happen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean, I don't like fuss over it too much. Like, I think it's natural to have bad days, but the only thing you can really do in that kind of position is just like move forward. Because you just keep thinking, "Oh man, like, oh, I screwed up so bad." Like, who cares? There's gonna be a
Yeah.
new day tomorrow. Like, you're gonna have plenty of games in the future.
Yeah. Well, either way, I enjoyed watching that. Huge shout out to OxyGen. That was his suggestion. You guys played. He allowed me free reign with the matchups there, so we didn't have any Imba matchups. You know, we had some nice matchups, and
Yeah. Thank you, OxyGen.
Thanks for the support. Yeah, amazing. All right.
Appreciate the set oxygen.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, well, I'm going to head off for now because this was timing quite nicely for the gym for me. So I shall depart. But yeah, thanks for the chat, and see you a bit later.
All
Okay.
right, take care.
Yeah.
Cheers. All right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed that. Very much enjoyed just observing that, chilling with you guys, drinking some coffee, watching some GGs. ViViD on absolute beast mode today. You heard it. You heard it yourself. That he's fresh off a loss. So yeah, he's quiet, but he's competitive, and when he's like that, he is scary for sure. So yeah, commiserations to Marakar. Always a sport in the loss, so lovely to see, and not too phased by it. And he'll be back. He'll be back to the drawing board. So yeah, there we are. And anyway, I will be calling it for now. So thank you once again for your support, OxyGen. Top lad with what he's provided with us today, along with, of course, the Twilight Flame tournament. And yeah, we appreciate your support in the 0 Hour community. So take care, guys. Have a good day. Check out Alfie's channel a little bit later, and I will see you soon. GG's.
Move around, let your skin shout, baby, turn it up, make it work, one more time, you know how it goes, baby, shake your hips, drop it low, move around, let your skin shout, baby, turn it up, make it work, one more time, you know how it goes, baby, shake your hips, drop it low, move around, let your skin shout, baby, turn it up, make it work, one more time, you know how it goes, baby, shake your hips, drop it low, move around, let your skin shout, baby, turn it up, you know how it goes, baby, turn it up, 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 you know how it goes, baby, turn it up. You got to give it to me. One more time. You know how it goes, baby. Shake your hips.